Let me take a quick swig.
I'm out of
Oh my
that,
God.
so I'm not drinking anything. I'm drinking a matcha right now.
So I'm gonna be all alone?
Yeah, so sorry I didn't go grab any today.
Well, what's the fun in that?
Well, some of us are unemployed, Kendra. We gotta watch our money.
Some of us have been making a lot more throughout the years than some of us.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Uh,
just kidding.
Too bad we didn't live closer. I could have just brought one over to you.
Too bad.
Those were the days.
Those were the days, not anymore. Anyway, how's your week been?
That didn't seem very convincing.
Oh, I was like, those were the days. Oh, just a few months ago, March. It was my favorite time of year because I live with Kendra and it was so beautiful. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, that's more like it.
Okay, good. How's your
Um,
week been?
it's been mediocre at best. What about you?
Oh, it's been good. First week off, unemployed. I don't know where the week has been. Just working on my Halloween costume, but I had a group costume and now it kind of seems like my boyfriend might be sick. Hopefully, it's just like a day thing because it's a group costume, but a couple's costume because they're righteous gemstones. And so me and my boyfriend are Kelvin and Keith. And so I just feel like it's going to be very weird if I'm just Calvin. So we'll see.
Can't have that.
But you want to see what I made the other day? I had
Yeah,
to bring him on here because I saw him. I painted this pumpkin at a friend's pumpkin painting party. His
that's really
name's
cute.
Wobbly because I'm new to this. I didn't realize you needed to pick out a pumpkin that had a stable bottom so it could sit by itself. He can't sit by himself. That's why I named him Wobbly.
He's
Look at
adorable.
He has a mom tattoo
Oh my
on his butt.
God. That's actually so cute.
Thank you so much. I'm really proud of him, but I think I have to throw him away in a few days. So that's why he's getting all the love right here.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with Wobbly.
Thank you.
I want a Wobbly stuffed animal.
I'll make you one.
Oh my gosh. I love Wobbly. I want to recreate Wobbly's shape out of clay, and then I want you to paint Wobbly for me
Got it.
because I'm
Will do.
obsessed with Wobbly. That's the cutest little pumpkin I've ever seen in my entire life.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyway, should we dive right in
Let's freaking dive.
into Halloween weekend of Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, yes.
My first thing is the troops' outfits. The girls, when they had their troop dance, the girls wore these like bodysuits, kind of mesh bodysuits, but then had rhinestoned spider webs on them. I'm determined next year I'm gonna make that costume. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to find it because it just happened last night.
And I'm trying to see if Haley posted it on her Instagram.
I can kind of show you. I'll put it like right here. But it also goes down one of the legs.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Like one leg is kind of mesh and one leg is kind of rhinestone and it's like high neck.
That's very cool.
Isn't it? I
Very
want to do
cool.
that so badly next year.
I also love the silk shirt that has the spider web
Oh
that
yeah, the whole
the boys are
spiderweb
wearing.
troop
That's cool.
I loved.
Love.
Do you want to just like walk through all of them?
Yeah.
So the first off, we had Whitney and Mark. One, I thought it was a little weird in their package. They didn't explain the dance because I was like, what is this? I
Yeah.
feel like most of the other packages, I mean, they probably did explain it, but maybe it got edited out. But in this one, I was like, are they at a psych ward? Are they breaking out of a psych ward? What's the story? Because we didn't get
Yeah.
that.
It was
But
giving psych ward of some kind.
of some kind, yeah. But I like when they tell us what the story is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be a little mean here.
Be mean girl.
Her talking about her anxiety felt a little like she was just trying to get votes. And I get it's probably a lot filming a show, doing that show. But also, like, Jen has a newborn at home. It just felt a little
Yeah.
off.
It felt like they've been getting a lot of hate this week on
Yeah.
TikTok and social media, and they were kind of rebuttaling through their package.
I think so too, especially because did you see the whole thing on their TikToks this week?
The
How
giveaway.
the giveaway. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't fully see the first video. I saw the video of them having to take it down.
Yeah, same. That's the one I saw.
Basically, they said because they are so grateful for all their fans, they're going to fly a fan out for Halloween week. And they didn't ask the producers first, which, I mean, that's like bribery 101. You can't do that.
Mark is like one of the main pros. Like you would just think he knows better. I feel like anybody knows better than that.
Right?
Yeah, to not ask, and then also it's like, Mark, you've been there for how long? And I just think
Yeah.
like, why would that even be a thought? A giveaway mid-season? Yeah, like yeah, you like it has never been done. Like why?
Yeah, it feels weird.
Seems
And then they were like, "So sorry, we have to take it back. It's out of our hands. It's ABC." It's like
like
should have never
yeah.
put it out there in the first place.
No, and especially without asking. And then it's just like, why did you want to do a giveaway?
Yeah.
And it does seem weird to do a giveaway and like not include everybody else. Like it would have been one thing if it was like Dancing with the Stars giveaway.
Yeah, like a super
But
fan of Dancing with the Stars.
yeah, but for one specific couple to do a giveaway on their own, well, that pretty much seems like, yep, that's against the rules.
That's
Like,
bribery.
yep, like doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out.
No. So I
It was
think
so confusing. Like
it
when I
was
saw that, I was like, what? And like, I'm sorry, I love Mark, but like how everyone's like, what is up with Mark's favoritism? And Mark's kind of like, I will say this season he's coming across like fairly arrogant and kind of like above the program a little bit.
yeah,
And
I
that
agree.
didn't help his case at all. And I love Mark like so much. Like, and I don't really see him that way, but that I was like, yeah, why would Mark think that he could get away with doing a giveaway?
No, I totally agree. Mark is rubbing me the wrong way this season a bit. Not saying I won't like I do really like him. I'm just not sure if it's this partnership or like these two partners together. And then just yeah, her talking about her anxiety, it just didn't really feel genuine and honest. Because
Yeah, it's
I've seen her be honest and genuine on Secret Lives, and then that just felt very like she's doing it for the camera, personally.
yeah. And yeah, maybe just like odd timing. Like I would have been interested, like, was that package gonna happen, whether the social media situation was happening or not?
Yeah,
I think the timing of it all just seemed interesting
for sure. And
and like
speaking of timing,
coincidental.
they should have not got a 10. If you're out of 2 weeks in a row, you're out of sync for a portion of the dance, that does not deserve a 10.
I completely
I'm
agree.
getting sick of these tens.
I know. And the consistently out of timing and like so
Yes.
out of timing where it's like very noticeable and takes you out of the dance is
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, you should not be getting a 10.
No.
Because every single time she's out of time, it takes me completely out of watching the dance.
Mm-hmm. And that
Like,
just shows like she needs to work on it. So give her a
mhm.
9.
And she's out of timing for a long time. Like I
Yeah.
will say during Alex and Val, Alex was out of timing for like a split second during their side by side, but they got right back into it. And I will say, yes, their side by side was a bit shorter than Whitney and Mark's, but Whitney and Mark, both their side by sides now, 2 weeks in a row, have been out of sync for nearly the entire side by side,
Yeah.
out of sync. And it's like, yes, that it, you cannot be getting tens with those.
No.
It's frustrating to
Mm-hmm.
watch.
Because I thought this dance was like to me not as good as last week for her.
I agree.
So I don't think it should deserve any 10s. It got 110, didn't it? Didn't Bruno give a 10?
I think so. I just
Bruno seems
can't remember.
way up their asses.
I know.
We'll get to the Monster Mash later.
Yeah.
Or the
I will
dancing on.
say, loved the stripes. I'm a big sucker for stripes.
Yeah.
Put stripes on anybody, and I'm gonna say love it.
Love it.
Love it,
And I
love it,
did
love
like
it.
the dance. I just didn't think it deserved a 10.
I agree. I just think it's hard too because we've seen what Mark can do with really great partners and with how much, like kind of what I said last week, with how much they're up Whitney and Mark's butts. It's just like not comparable to what Mark can really do. So it's like, where is this coming from? Because it really isn't deserving of it,
Hmm.
you know?
No, I totally agree. Next, we have Jordan and Ezra. I loved that they did something completely different. We've never seen that in Dancing with the Stars
Hmm.
history. And I'm in awe of Ezra's choreography every single week. We didn't get to see him last year. And this year, I'm just loving every single week. I'm just amazed by his choreography and
Same. I
how
think
much he's
he's,
growing.
yeah. He's pushing himself out of the box so much. Like I it was something I would have never expected
Never.
at all. Like it was such a cool idea. So you know how they kind of the judges kind of like were like, oh, when you put a prop in there, it makes things difficult. I thought it was so cool that he, like took a chance, put himself out there.
Me too. He
What's
went
that
out of the
TikTok
box. They took
sound?
a risk.
Yes, yeah.
And for them, the risk didn't pay off. But for me, yes, I did say it. Some things with the harness would feel a little bit unclean, but it was also supposed to be her trying to get away from the harness. So I
Hmm.
couldn't quite tell if it was like a struggle or if it was like being unclean. I didn't think it deserved eights.
I didn't think so either. I was shocked by the
No.
eights.
And Whitney, did you see Whitney and Val were both shocked
Oh no, I didn't
behind them.
see.
Whitney looked pissed, and Val just went
Oh my gosh, I
like,
should rewind and check that out.
well, because they're probably thinking from like Ezra's point of view, who even thinks to put a harness in there like that?
Hmm.
And
And for
who,
Jordan to be able to pull that off as well
yeah,
as a new dancer and be able to take a prop on and do all of the not only like gymnastic stunts that she was doing that she knows how to do, but also incorporate that into like her whole new dance world.
for
I thought
sure.
she did amazing, and she took on a
Amazing.
character so well. I have note that says so powerful. I feel like she just was like so insanely powerful in that dance. Like
Oh, yeah. I mean,
it was so cool.
I'm just mad that she was towards the bottom
I
in this. And
know.
I'm like, she got the same scores, and we'll get to Elaine and Allen, but she got the same scores as Elaine and Allen, and we didn't get to see their dance,
Yeah.
which isn't, I don't think, really fair.
And to me, that was like one of the most
Memorable.
memorable dances of the night.
Me too.
It
I'll go
sticks
back and
out the
watch that
most.
one
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I thought it was super cool. And they seemed super like excited about it and happy about it. And then the judges were just like not in it for some reason, which I was surprised by.
I'm annoyed with that one. That one should have got nines.
I said she gave it her all. And then I said, I love contemporary. And I also said, love Zochi. You see Zochi, she was like,
Yes.
I don't know what she said, but she was cheering Ezra on.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy and Emma.
I said, love him forever and ever and ever.
I really love him too. I do think it's, as we said last week, it's his time to go. I know we should not get him out on his birthday, but he
Yeah.
is so
Happy
far
birthday,
behind.
Andy.
Happy birthday. I did love Emma's choreography, the story, all of it.
Yes.
He just, there's not many moves. Like he is getting better, but it still just feels like Emma's kind of dancing around him.
Yeah, I agree. I did say I thought he took on the character very well. It was
Yeah.
a dark character for him, something I'm like, not typical, and I thought he did a very good job with it. It was probably his best dance yet.
Yeah.
Like he does improve every week, and he is starting to improve like a lot every week. Also, I said I love Emma's look.
Oh yeah, she looks
She
so
looks
good.
insane, so cool.
It's so
So
cool. But
happy birthday.
I get it. I feel like there's half the watchers that want Andy to go all the way, and there's half watchers that want Andy out. I'm more on the
Mhm.
half of wanting Andy out now, even though I do really like him. He's an entertainer. I've liked him so far. I just now I
I
think it's his time to
know.
go.
I'm so middle ground. I just like I love him so much, but I'm also like, yeah, it's time to go. But also I'm like, I can't imagine watching and he's not there.
So true.
It's just too tricky. Like at this point, it's getting hard. It's like everybody
Hmm.
is really amazing.
Everybody is, even when it's like when they're doing what am I trying to say? The eliminations and they're saying people's names. I'm like, I don't even know anymore. Like I have
I
my top
know.
people who are I'll be like devastated if they leave. But
Hmm.
other than that, I'm like, I don't know.
I know.
Um, Elaine and Alan.
I was so sad.
Hmm.
Oh,
It does suck that it was that morning. I do like that we got to see a portion because at first when they were like, we'll tell you the state, or Alfonso like was with Alan, and he was like, we'll tell you the state of Alan and Elaine in this competition after this. I'm like, are they gonna kick him off? Like,
I
what's going
know.
on? And then we saw the dance, and the dance was fine. The problem is like we didn't really see her in character. You could tell she was caring about the moves more. But that's because it was rehearsal. You're not in your costume.
Yeah.
It sucks that they had to judge that. And
I did say I loved the rehearsal. Like I was amazed by it. The fact that it's just rehearsal
yeah, it would
and
have been so good.
you're not going into rehearsal thinking you're performing for anybody. You're not going into rehearsal thinking that you're having to be in like full character or anything like that. Like I think that dance, I think it would have been my favorite dance of the entire night for
Yeah.
sure.
No, I
So
see that. Yeah,
I'm
for
so
sure.
sad we couldn't have seen it. And I'm just like hopeful that maybe next week they just perform it for us since they put so much work into it. Because
Yeah,
I'm sure it was amazing.
I hope so. My thing with Elaine and Alan for the eliminations, I thought it was so mean. If they knew Elaine and Alan were not going home, why did they make Alan stand up there for the bottom three?
Oh my God, I know. His face was so sad. I
Right?
thought he was gonna cry. It was actually so mean.
It was so mean. Like, put Danielle and Pasha because they weren't up there. Put Andy and Emma because they weren't up there. Don't just put
No.
Alan. I thought that was
Yeah.
so rude. Like, I know they were trying to be like suspense, but
Yeah.
just that one's mean,
That one
I
is
thought.
mean. And especially it's like, yeah, it's an injury that's out of their control if they're not going home. Also for them to go home, I'm glad they didn't go home. If they would have gone home on an injury night that's like completely out of her control and she can come back and dance next week, I think that would have been horrible. But
Hmm.
that was awful to have Alan just stand up there.
He looked like he was gonna
Like,
cry the whole
yeah,
time.
it was just really mean, honestly.
I'm like, who are these producers telling them what to do? Because
I
they're
know.
like, what am I trying to say? Not vindictive. What's
Yeah,
the word when you get off on people's pain?
I think being vindictive.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay, well, they're vindictive. They're mean. That
Yeah,
was so rude. I get maybe not wanting to put Andy and Emma again at the bottom three, but put Pasha and Danielle because that
yeah,
too, I would have been like, which one could it be?
yeah. I didn't like Alan there because it was just like, no, 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 no,
I know.
no.
I don't want to see him going out all by himself and then
That would have
what?
been horrible.
FaceTiming Elaine and being like, yeah, we didn't make it.
God, thank God that didn't happen. But
I got beef with these producers.
I know.
How
But
dare you make Alan cry?
boy, oh boy, am I glad they're still around.
Me too. I voted for them because I was like, no way are
Me
we letting them
too.
get out on this.
And I really thought the rehearsal looked honestly so good. I wish we could have seen it.
Me too.
To dream.
Danielle and Pasha.
Oh yeah, I don't even have any notes for them.
Okay. I don't know. That's why I feel like it's kind of the same every single week. I said I love a waltz. It was my hair dance for her so far. She gets into the character, but then she kind of gets out of the character. It's kind of like in it, not in it, in it, not in it. You know, the whole dance.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I just feel like she's not connecting.
Yeah, I just am always like bored. And
Yeah.
I just can never like stay. And it's like they're always like, I'm always just never glued to the TV
No,
when
me
I'm watching
too.
their dances. And I don't know why.
It's
There's just
kind of the
something
same as
missing.
Jen and Yan.
Yeah, same. Like I've just both of those couples I've never been able to like fully been be locked in.
Pinpoint it. I know, me either. Because it's kind of crazy because she's like hitting the moves, she's doing it.
Hmm.
So I'm like, what is it? What part of it am I just not feeling drawn to her dancing?
I don't know. But she's getting like good scores
Yeah.
for the
And I
most
think
part.
technically this song, like the dance was good.
So maybe it's us. Maybe we're the problem.
Maybe we're the problem. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know.
Okay, Whitney and Robert.
I said I really, really liked.
Me
That's my
too.
only note.
I said Whitney's choreography is always mind blowing. When she came up on that bass, the string bass, you know, and she was lifted
Oh,
up in that beginning, I was like,
yeah.
that was so cool. And I did really like the whole story of him orchestrating dead people.
Yes.
What a cool storyline. And then him dying and then becoming a dead person. I was like, Whitney's mind is just mind blowing.
Hmm. It
But
was so cool.
I don't remember whose podcast she was on. Oh, the Vile Files. I don't really listen to them, but I saw Robert and Whitney on them, so I was like, I gotta listen. She was talking about whenever she hears music, basically anytime she's out, she's like automatically choreographing something in her head, and I was like, you can totally tell because
Yeah.
she's just amazing. Did it get any tens? I forget.
I think they got two tens. I think it got 10 from Carrie Ann and a 10 from Bruno.
Okay, cool.
I think. I know they didn't get a 10 from Derek. And I can't
Mm.
remember if they got a 10 from what's her name again?
Oh my God, why am I forgetting her name too right now? Even though, oh, Cheryl Burke, duh.
Cheryl Burke. Dur, 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 dur.
Yeah, how did you feel about Cheryl as a judge?
I wasn't as impressed as I thought I was gonna be. I liked
Me too.
what's her name? Kim.
Hmm.
I liked Kim better.
Me too. I think Cheryl wasn't as like I don't know. I don't know. Don't hate me, Dancing with the Stars fans. Cheryl's always rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, I thought she just came in kind of like, woe is me
Very
a little.
arrogant, kind of.
Yeah, like I'm better than the show a little bit.
Yeah, and she's kind of always had that arrogance, I personally think.
Yeah.
Some of her critiques, I was just like, okay. It's like she's
Yeah.
trying to get on the next season. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. And Kim already has that spot in my heart, so
Me too. Jen and Yan.
I actually really, really like their dance
Yeah, contemporary
episode.
was great. Did you see the whole thing with Max, Val's
Yes.
brother? Okay. One, I
That
really liked,
boy.
sorry, in between they had Jan and Jenna do a dance together, and that was like stunning. And
Oh
so I
my gosh.
love that they did it with Jenna because it kind of, I feel
Yes.
like, shut people up.
That
It
dance
was
was stunning as well.
stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah, I didn't really like the hate. Like I get maybe he doesn't have a ton of ballroom background, but I did see an interview with Whitney after, and she was like, if you look at my season one, season two, I wasn't doing great. It takes you a long time to really like learn how to do this show. She's like, this show is crazy and it's nothing like anybody's ever done before unless you have worked in it.
Exactly.
And then even Val too, he was like, because he kind of was like, "That's my brother. I love my brother." But and then he just kind of was like, he's like, "I my first season I got off second. I was second elimination." And so Jan's already going like half, pretty far. And I think the same thing with Riley. Even though I have also said like I don't love Riley's choreography, it's just like not my personal thing that I love. But same with Riley. I think Riley gets a lot of hate for her choreography. But all three seasons she's been in, she's gone to the finals almost
Yeah,
every single time.
exactly.
So.
Yeah, and it's also based off your partner.
Hmm.
Ezra always says that he's super insecure about his choreography. He gets a lot of hate about his choreography as
Which is
well. But it's like,
wild.
yeah, but it's like everybody has their opinions on choreography. There's people that you kind of sway towards. There's people that you don't like their choreography. Like it's just whatever.
Hmm.
I don't know. I
I
just
just
think
feel like why put that out into the world? Like
I
they
agree.
knew it was going to cause drama.
And like mid-season
Yeah.
as well.
I've never liked Max and Peta. Her
No,
name
like
Peta? I'm more thinking Peta. I don't know. She
Hey,
was with
Peeta.
Barry.
Oh my God, she was with Barry,
Yeah, and
wasn't
I
she?
remember she was kind of a bitch to Barry.
Yes,
Remember
she
that?
was. And I thought
Thanks,
Barry
Peta.
deserved
Me
better.
too. Remember we were watching, we were just
I
like,
wish
Barry is
Barry
such
was
a
with,
sweet human. He
yeah,
deserved somebody that
like
like,
Britt.
yes,
Britt or
that
like Emma or somebody.
it seemed like she was annoyed that she got him from the beginning,
Yeah.
even though he got really far because America loved him.
I love bring Barry back. Bring
Bring Barry
Barry
back. We
back.
needed all stars, and I need Barry in
Oh
there
my God, I would vote for Barry every freaking week,
every day.
all tense. I freaking love
All.
Barry. Probably my favorite of all time on Dancing with the Stars
No,
is
same.
Barry.
Bring
Like
Barry back.
Barry and Iman probably. Like,
Anyway, going back to Jen and Yon after all of that fiasco, I don't know why Max decided to open up his mouth and say that because honestly, it was really mean.
it wasn't like you said, it's just unnecessary. And
Hmm.
like you know that that podcast clip is going to take off
Yeah.
because you're part of the Dancing with the Stars world. So it's just like you knew what you were doing posting that. And sometimes
Hmm.
you just got to keep it to yourself, which is something he's never been good at, as we know.
Never.
And he's always just been a little bit of a toxic boy. Like he always used to like mouth off to Len and stuff as well, which is always, whatever. But
Hmm.
yeah, I think mid-season it was an interesting choice to post it. And when you have the platform of being with Dancing with the Stars, it's an interesting choice to post it
Agree.
while they're still in it. Like I think it's still one thing to post it after they're eliminated.
For sure. But doing it like that's just going to cause so much struggle for everybody. It probably
Yeah.
caused struggle for Val because he said too he had to have a conversation with Jan.
Yeah, it's just like so awkward.
Hmm.
And then just like a weird dynamic between Jen and Jan as well. Like it's just like it's not like a weird it doesn't have to be weird between them, but it just like, puts like a weird dynamic between them. It's just
For
like
sure. It puts
so
extra pressure on.
unnecessary. Yeah. Just so dumb.
So dumb. I really cannot handle Max and Peta.
No, and it is just like it's his first season. Back off. And also he's like not even part of this world. Like a bunch of these dancers grew up together in the same studio together as
Hmm.
well. Like even like Riley, yeah, her like she's in her first few seasons, Ezra's in his first few seasons, but they grew up in the same studios as all these people. Jan
Exactly.
didn't, so it's like he's still even then so out of the
Yeah.
group in a way.
And like give him some time. Maybe throughout this off season, he'll go and take some more ballroom lessons. So
Yeah,
he kind of like gets into it a little bit more. But I thought Jen and Jan's dance last night was great. By far my favorite. I
Same.
totally agree where I think it was Carrie Ann that said it. Jen was very into the character in the beginning, and then it kind of fell until just went to because she's dead, that part, you know.
And
But
I agreed. I did say very powerful, and I thought she moved with purpose.
yeah, definitely. There was just still something like there's just something that to me is kind of like Danielle. There's something just not clicking, and I can't figure
Yeah.
out why it feels a little disconnected.
Yeah, I agree. But I do have a note once again. I'm like, I to me, she's on a very similar level to Danielle, but she gets a way more critiques. It's like constant critiques for her.
I know she got so many critiques
Yes,
and
from
then got
every
sent
judge.
home.
Yes, from every judge, she gets like an insane amount of critiques, like so long, so many, just like
Hmm.
nonstop critiques, no freaking praise.
And are we like,
But like,
guys, are we not remembering that she had a baby 4 months ago?
yes, and everybody else is like, I think like at least like some praise and some critique, but she is just like nonstop critique.
Yes.
It's insane.
I'm like,
Like,
I don't, that also just annoys me. I feel like we forget. Like they know they said it in the beginning, 4 months, but women's bodies take a little bit to heal and to be flipping all around.
hmm
There's only so much she can be doing
no, and
from
let's all
four
remember
months having a baby.
she's also a new dancer. Like,
Yes.
whether or not she just had a baby, guys, like, come on.
And she
I
too
don't know
is
where all this,
filming a reality show now, Whitney.
yes, I don't know where all this critique is coming from
I
on
know.
her.
I don't get it either.
It's crazy. It like shocks me whenever they just like go in on her. I'm just like, what the
You can tell
heck?
she like wants to cry when she's up there.
Yes. Well, it's just and then like Jan's always hugging her and like patting her, and I'm just like, yeah, because I can't imagine how hard that has to be.
To every single week. Never to get like, this is your best dance. Like, so proud of
Yes.
you.
No,
Next
they're
week,
so harsh on her.
so
And then like
harsh.
Carrie Ann's like, I do this because I love you and I want to see you get better. It's like, okay, well, I don't get that because now she's eliminated. And
Yeah.
also like, so what, you don't do this to the other people because you don't love them and want them to get better
Oh, they give Whitney a freaking 10 because they want her to keep going.
and keep having her timing off?
Yes,
Like
it's
I
just
just don't get it.
right. And that's that. Okay, we'll go back to Whitney and Mark really fast with the timing. Still getting a 10 with the timing. I don't care how good you are and how much you have in there. If Charlie's timing was off, they would have given her a 9.
Yeah. They would have said, really good, but your timing was off. So because of
So,
that, I have to give you a 9.
and Charlie would have been like, yeah,
Yeah, makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah. That's what I don't get. I just don't get the bias. And it's like every season they have this insane, obvious bias on somebody.
And this insane, obvious, like, not liking somebody because, like, Chandler got it. Was she on
Yes.
last season? Or is it 2 seasons ago? Chandler and Brandon.
Last season, I
Okay, it
think,
was
wasn't
last
it?
season.
Yeah.
Yeah, kept going at Chandler nonstop.
Yes. Yeah, I don't get it. Either they choose somebody that's like really good that they're like, not good enough though.
Hmm.
And they choose somebody who is like, yeah, really good, but they're like, oh my God, you're the best dancer I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah. I think some of the pros are starting to get annoyed with the scoring.
I would be, because
I
it's
mean,
like,
I also saw a interview with Danielle. Like she was kind of addressing the Jan situation of becoming a new choreographer for Dancing with the Stars. And she was like, honestly, you never really know what the judges want. Like sometimes they say there's too much content, sometimes they say there's not enough. So you just kind of do whatever you and your partner think is good. And I was like, very true, because sometimes I feel like I'm watching and I'm like, did we just not contradict ourselves from the last person that just danced?
yeah, literally. Or like, yeah, last week's scoring on the same couple versus
Mhm.
it's like, I don't get you guys at all.
Love you guys. Don't get you.
Love you, but I don't understand you.
Yeah. Alex and Val.
First of all, the set was
So
so
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I loved every little bit of this dance. Her
same.
hair, her makeup, them together. She got so into character.
hmm
It was stunning.
Dude, I am a freaking Alex and Val fan.
You know, before this season hit, if you would tell me that I loved Alex Earl, I'd have been like, really?
I don't
No.
think so.
Now I watch
I
all of her TikToks because I love how she does all the behind the scenes stuff. I'm obsessed with her.
Same. I haven't watched her YouTube vlogs yet, but I want to because she does like full behind
Hmm.
the scenes YouTube vlogs. I just have a note. She's my winner again and again and again and again.
I totally see it. She'll for sure be in the finals and
Dude,
probably win.
she's amazing. I love how she really wants to like embrace the process.
Yeah,
Like I really admire that about her. I feel like the fact that she was like, no, Val, I want you to be harder on me and like really go in on me. I really appreciate that about her. Like I feel like she's not
me too.
just there to like, have a good time and like kind of what I was expecting from her more was just
Hmm.
like, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting her to like really want to go in and like win and like get critiqued and go hard at this. And she really is. And like she's taking it so seriously and
Yeah,
improving like crazy. Like she's so good.
so good. And how exciting for Val to get a partner like that. Like I feel like he always
Mhm.
gets a lot good partners like that, but to have somebody be like, "No, we are going to make this more than perfect."
Yes,
That there's such a good partnership.
they are.
And then I loved how excited Jenna was. Did you see her
Yes, that
reaction
was so
afterward?
cute.
She was
Yeah.
like, "Yep, that's a 10. I know it."
Yes. They seem like they have a lot of fun together too.
Hmm.
So it's like they seem like they have fun, but they also know how to like really work hard.
Yeah, they're starting to grow on me more as a pair together.
Hmm.
Because in the first few weeks, it just kind of seemed like maybe they weren't super connected. But
Yeah.
every single week, it seems like they're getting more and more connected, which
Hmm.
makes sense. You know,
I
because like I feel
just,
like with Sochi and Val, they were connected from day one. But I think that's
yeah,
Sochi because she's just seems
the best.
like the most fun person to be around.
Yeah.
Not saying Alex isn't, but I think so. She's just like a very warm,
Yeah.
warm person right off the bat.
I
No,
love Xochitl's dress that she wore to
I'm
Dancing with the
obsessed
Stars
with her
was
too.
her style is like unbelievable. I'm obsessed with her style. The dress she wore in Dancing with the Stars was beautiful. I want to try and recreate it.
Yeah, I
It's
know she
so
won,
beautiful.
and I don't know if they would have winners. Well, did they have win? No, they didn't have winners on the last All Stars. But I'm like, bring her back too.
Yeah. Ugh, I love her.
She was so good.
She's so cool. She's like the epitome of cool.
Dylan and Daniela.
I said I really, really liked it. And I
Mm,
said obsessed with the song. The song
oh
was
yeah, it
beautiful.
was so good.
So good.
I said again, I'm gonna say it every single week. It's just because of those two. Hot, hot, hot. There's something
Dude,
about when those two dance. It's just electric.
electric. Their chemistry is off the freaking charts.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
I will say those photos of him with People Magazine. I was like, who chose those photos?
Literally. And I'm sorry,
Because
but who told him to stick his butt up?
I had the same thing. I was like, isn't this supposed to be sexy? And like Dylan is. Have we watched him rumba?
He is sexy,
But
but like he looked kind of like that hippo from Madagascar.
when she kind of goes like,
Yeah. I
yeah.
swear there's a scene where she sticks her butt in the water like that. I'm like,
He'll have to do a side by side.
it
Find
was
that photo and we'll put it right here next to Dylan's side by side.
a very suspicious photo.
I
It was weird. I was like,
don't know who picked those photos.
no, shouldn't have taken them ever, and then should not have picked them. Happy
Agree.
for him though,
But happy for him to be hottest guy with tattoos of 2025. Need better
but
photos though.
need better photos. I did say that I agree with him being most improved. I don't remember who said that, but one of the judges said that he was most improved of the season.
Oh, for sure.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. I think he's kind of like Joey from last season.
Yeah,
They have a
I
very
agree.
similar trajectory. And then we
Yeah.
had the dance-a-thon.
Oh wait.
Did I
Oh,
forget anybody?
all I said is that Viennese waltz is my favorite style of dance, but I've never seen it with a darker take on it before like this, and it
Yes.
was such a cool way to see it.
Yeah,
I
I
was
loved the whole thing.
obsessed. So cool. And I did say I just wish his face was a bit more like powerful
Mm,
during the dance was my only critique on him. But I thought the dance in general was so cool. But at
for
one
sure.
point he was like smiling. Like he was like kind of giggling and I was like this doesn't
Not
really
a giggly
match.
dance, Dylan.
No.
Oh, I have to go back really fast during Jen and not Jen and Jan's. Yeah, Jen and Jan's dance. The beef between Derek and Carrie Ann this
I have
episode.
that. Yes, I have that note too. That was crazy when Derek was like, well, I don't get to speak.
And then Carrie's like, what?
Also, like,
Yeah.
I thought there was enough time for Derek to speak. Like, I don't even think Carrie Ann spoke for that long.
I did too. And I was like, maybe address this during the commercial break.
Yeah.
Like
It was weird. Vibes are weird. Like I feel
vibes.
like tensions high.
I think tensions are extremely high this season. And we said it last podcast. We need the reality show because I need to know
Yes.
why tensions are so high because we're all picking up on it.
Yeah.
We're
And I
picking up
think
on
it's
the
social
tensions between
media.
the social media for sure. We're picking up the tensions between the judges,
Yeah.
between certain couples, between
Couple to
certain
couple to
pros
couple to
and
couple.
some pros not even in it anymore, making stupid ass remarks on podcasts.
Uh-huh.
I need to know all of it. Need to know all
Yeah.
the tea.
There's some tea to be sipping over here.
I need to know, like, could you imagine the whole sequence of a reality show? The minute Max puts out his podcast and it all of a sudden just starts circulating, all you just see all the pros getting these texts and like, no,
Max. Max
Max.
again.
And then somebody like sends it to other people and they're like, oh my God, Riley just sent me this.
Oh,
And then, could you imagine? I need to know Ezra's first thoughts because he'd be
oh
so
my
unfiltered
gosh.
on a reality show.
Yes. Well, Max made a comment about Riley too.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
Max has
keep
made
your mouth
comments about like
shut.
everybody. Like Max is just talking about literally everybody. Dude,
Yes.
all of these Dancing with the Stars older pros are now coming back on social media trying to
Because it's
like
big.
make their comeback again. Now that it's big again, and it's just like,
That's what I think about Cheryl Burke
okay.
too. I was like, I kind of see
Yeah,
right through you judging right
I
now.
know. Because
Like
where were you when the show was like kind of dying down after you? Like, it's
they
like,
all are trying to stay relevant. Also, have you
yeah,
watched Max and Peta's TikTok? Some of them, they're like the
you know,
cringiest couple TikToks, and I'm not about it.
ugh,
Anyway, I'm just not about them. I think PETA is rude, and I think Max is rude, and good for them to being together.
happy for them.
But I love Val. I know they're brothers, but I love Val. Anyway, I just had to go back to that beef happening.
Yeah, that was so awkward.
I was just like,
They always have some like little weird beef. I don't think it doesn't
yeah.
seem like they get along super well, but maybe I don't know.
It's like the your friends that are a couple that get in fights at a table, and you're like, oh,
You're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna eat my fries as
yeah.
silently as possible.
Okay, so now we're at the Monster Dance-a-thon. I personally don't like dance-a-thons. It's
Same,
hard to really pay attention to everybody. I know the judges are doing it, but and I get they're kind of doing it because that's what a normal dance competition looks like for ballroom, but it's just not my cup of tea.
same.
Again, I'm really sick of the judges being up Mark and Whitney's asses because I was really watching between Mark and Whitney and Alex and Val because I thought this would happen. To me, it felt like Mark and Whitney were doing kind of the same moves over and over and over again, and Alex and Val had a lot of different moves. So it annoyed me. But then when I was rewatching it, it looked like Carrie Ann and Derek wanted to vote for Alex and Val, and Bruno and Cheryl Burke wanted to vote for Mark and Whitney.
They
And
did.
they did
Derek,
that.
yeah, Derek came out and said that.
And I don't think that, I think Cheryl's vote shouldn't have mattered if
Yeah,
it's a
I kind of
tie.
agree. Well, Derek came out and posted a thing saying like, well, yeah, that's why we couldn't decide on who, and that's why it came down to like that last minute thing is because me and Carrie Ann wanted Alex and Val, and Cheryl Burke and Bruno wanted Whitney and Mark. But
Hmm.
then like I'm like, well, why did they get the final say then? Especially if Cheryl Burke is the guest judge.
Yeah, Cheryl should have been, I think Cheryl should have been like, I'm not a regular judge. So it should be between the three of you if it's a tie.
Yeah.
But again, Cheryl, what are you doing?
Cheryl, what are you doing here?
I can't with her.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying in general. Like the whole thing and like getting not being able to decide. I was like, okay,
Hmm.
guys. Like, also, if you can't decide, just give them both 5 points.
Yeah, say it's a tie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also don't like dance-a-thons either. I was just kind of like the whole time they're going on, I'm like, my eyes are everywhere. I'm just like, this is too much for me.
Yeah, I get out of breath just watching it. I'm like, I couldn't even
Yeah,
imagine dancing that long.
yeah. And then when they're like, this person's out, I'm like, okay,
I did love Haley being the Grim Reaper and like
yeah, that
taking
was
people
funny.
away. That was so funny.
That was funny.
But all in all, I loved the Halloween episode. It's always my favorite one of the whole year, and I did not disappoint
Same,
this time.
same.
Between the amazing dances, the makeup, and the costume people, you guys really make the show and the
Yeah,
sets. It was all beautiful. All the beef between everybody, it was a very entertaining show.
dude, what is going on this season?
I don't know.
I don't feel like I mean, there's always like weird little bickering between the judges,
Hmm.
but like, I don't know. There's some weird energy,
Weird energy.
weird freaking vibes, man.
Anyway, it's all I have for Dancing with the Stars.
Same.
Did you finish Love Thy Naders?
Oh boy, did I.
Oh, yay. Okay, tell me your thoughts.
I have so many thoughts. First of all, Mary Holland and her chat GBT.
Do they have like a what am I trying to say? A promotion with Chat GBT?
That's what I cannot tell. I'm like, is that genuinely her? Because there are people like that. Not that I'm like saying
Yes.
that's a bad thing. I'm not either way, but I know somebody in specific that we might be related to, possibly, that is just like that.
Well, and none of the
Love you,
other
girl.
sisters do it, so it makes me feel like she just does it.
Yes. And they'll always be like, did chat tell you that? So I'm like, yeah, is that just her? Or is it like, was this like part of the show of them being like, haha, wouldn't it be so funny if you guys like go to chat for everything? It
Yeah,
just
I
seemed like
personally don't like it. It kind of takes me out of the show.
it makes me like really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And you're right. There was like the one part where it was like, well, men suck. So
Yeah.
like,
And I'm like, I
blah,
know
blah, blah.
ChatGPT didn't write that because men made ChatGPT, and you know they would never say that.
Yeah. And then there's one point where she's like talking in the kitchen to her chat GBT and she's like, chat, could you make your voice be a female voice? Like something like that. And then chat's just like talking like normally like, it's like a man. She's like, your male voice is making me uncomfortable or something like that. Like
The whole
I'm
thing
just
was
like,
weird.
I just don't get this. And it's like the amount of times that she goes chat GBT, like it's like that's like literally over half of her scenes are with
Yeah,
chat
it felt like
GBT.
she was trying to be funny, and I was like, this is not funny. This is
No, I was
weird.
like, this is getting a little out of hand. Like
Yeah.
a little bit like not in touch with the reality,
Yeah.
possibly. I will say I love her app idea.
Mm. Yeah.
I think it's a really good idea.
I do too. I don't know anything about that space. I'm not a finance person.
Exactly. But
So,
we are people who want to have our own business someday. We
mhm.
are entrepreneurs. And
Just like Kyle Cook.
yeah, just like how I cook, we are entrepreneurs. And so
Why are you saying it that way?
I don't know how to say that word very well, so I have
Oh,
to say it like Chad Powers. Um, so I figured I personally would love to have this app because I am not the best with finances. I don't really know that kind of stuff. And I do rely on, jobs and my mother telling me how to do those things.
me too. I just sent, because now I'm unemployed and I have to get a marketplace. Not that it's really finance. I sent mom all of my possible healthcare things because I was like, to be honest, all of this in my head goes like just
Exactly. It sounds like Charlie Brown's parents,
yeah.
you know?
So I'm like, Mom, can you just tell me what I'm supposed to be doing? No, and she is doing it because I should just follow her TikTok now. I saw it one time and she was giving advice about like where to put your money, and it didn't have Mary Holland as the username. It had her app name.
I
So
think
she
it's
must be
so
doing
smart.
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna follow it because I that's something I would love to know more about. And I feel like it's like I think that's such a smart thing to like give financial knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
to more people. It's like that's how we're gonna be spreading the wealth is
Agree.
by giving financial knowledge elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The meeting though was awkward.
Dude, every meeting I was like, okay, well, I can't stand behind you now. But when she was like
Yeah.
saying what her idea was, I was like, girl, I stand behind you 100%. Then when she was talking to other people, I was like, you should maybe have somebody else do this.
Yeah, I agree. Because when she's talking on TikTok, she's really good at explaining it.
And when she's
Maybe
talking
it's
to
like
the
when she's by,
cameras,
yes.
I was like, oh my gosh, 100%. This makes so much sense.
But her pitching the idea, I was like, this is super awkward.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
But also, I was annoyed because wasn't it Bill Gates' daughter? Is that who it was that was meeting her?
I think so. And they were just kind of weird and like
They
kind of
were
like
just kind of annoying
stuck
because I
up.
was like, yeah, I know you guys have your big business, but also your dad's Bill Gates. Like,
Yeah.
you had not even just a leg up. You were literally on top of a mountain compared to everybody else just to begin with. So I was
Yeah.
a little annoyed with the way they were acting in that meeting.
That's what I kind of was confused about too, because then when they were like, well, you have to have, 6 months of your income or whatever to start a business, and like you're not gonna be making money for a long time. Like, I mean, yeah, every business owner is like, yeah, you won't make money for a long time. You pretty much know that going in. But I'm like, did you guys know that
I know when they
or
said
have
that,
to
I
deal
was
with
like,
that going in?
they didn't have
Or
to
are
deal
you
with
guys
that.
just saying what you've read in a book because that's in every business book, basically?
I know. That's what I was thinking the same thing. I was like, they didn't have to deal with that. The air about the whole situation really pissed me off. Yes, was Mary Holland not doing a great pitch? Yes, but I thought they were rude the whole time.
Yeah, I they can come across kind of rude. I do think she needs to work on her pitch skills, which I think she will, and I think she's going to do great. I think she has an insanely good idea. Like I really
Mhm.
think I think that especially nowadays, I think the amount of self-employed people out there and people who are really wanting to create their own businesses and like all of that out there, I think that it could really be big. I
Mhm.
personally would love to be a part of it. Would love it.
Yeah, Mary
So,
Holland, sign us up.
Mary Helen, I can't wait. Thank you, Mary Helen. You saved me so much money. I'm
Okay.
financially stable now. Maybe.
Just right now.
Poof. Poof. Thank you, Mary Holland.
ChatGPT, how can I send a thank you card to Mary Holland?
That's actually good. Um, but I think it's a great idea and all, and I'm excited to see how the whole thing grows. I'm excited. I hope season two, like, I really hope they go into the whole process of it. I think it'd be super interesting to like see the behind the scenes more of it.
I do too. And now that she's doing her TikToks and they're filming now, I'm hoping they do kind of
Yeah,
dive more into it.
it'd be interesting. When Brooks was crying to her parents and she was like, I just feel so stupid.
Yeah, I think
That
that
was
really hit because there's like,
heartbreaking.
I think every single girl,
Has
probably
felt
any
that
single
way.
person that's been in a relationship, but especially girls, I think every single person has felt where they've been like, how was I so stupid? And
Yes.
you look back on those, like how long you were dating that person, whatever, and you're just like, was I in a trance or something? Or was I, because
Yes.
that wasn't me.
Everybody's thought, how was I so stupid?
Hmm.
And it does put you in a state of like, oh my gosh, I don't ever want to be that stupid again. How can I prevent myself from being that stupid again? Like I can never trust somebody again.
Yeah.
Like I like everything she was saying, we've all been there. And
Hmm.
I love that they aired it. I love that they showed it. It was so relatable. I just love that they kept it in and, you know, didn't shy away from the subject of it.
Me
It
too.
was
Like, because
so
if Brooks
raw,
Nader is a supermodel, super rich,
stunning.
beautiful, can feel that, like feels that way, it makes it, makes everybody else feel like, okay, I'm not crazy. It's
Yes.
just that's unfortunately how some relationships turn out.
It was a unfortunately kind of a beautiful moment. I thought that
Hmm.
her the way her parents were there for her and
I agree.
I like that they aired it because it was relatable, but boy oh boy was that just like heartbreaking at the same
It
time
really
to
was.
watch.
Yeah, she really goes deep into all of her stuff.
It's kind of crazy. I just didn't realize obviously you don't realize when you watch Dancing with the Stars with her and Gleb, I didn't realize how into Gleb she was.
I
I
didn't
really
either.
also saw it as like, oh, they're just like a fling, like hee hee ha ha. They're both just two hot people hooking up. I didn't realize that she was like in love with him, like that she was he was her rebound. You know, I would have never guessed that she was this emotionally invested in him.
Me either. I fully thought it was for them to get more votes
Yeah,
because you see showmances every season. Not really this season, but most of the pros are married now. But you see like showmances every season, and those usually go far. So
yeah,
that's what I was thinking they were doing. I thought they were kind of doing an Alexis Ren, Alan situation, or when Emma and Trevor would, went far for their showmance.
yeah.
But no,
I thought they
she
were
was
just like
like,
hooking up, having a good time.
me too, but she seemed like super into him.
Yeah. And then I just said, Gleb is stupid. And honestly, it's scary that he can go about living his life like that, especially in the scene where they're at the,
Hulu
um,
event.
yeah, the Hulu event and
Hmm.
he's giving the interview and she's like right behind him basically. And he's like saying all like that nonsense. Like, it's like honestly, he kind of creeped me out.
Yeah, his and I get we're watching Love Thy Naders, and so they're having their narrative, their how
Yes.
they want it to be out. But the way he is seen, it just doesn't feel like it can be just a narrative on their side of things. It seems
Mm-mm.
like he is genuinely not a good person.
Yes, because like the fact that he can like twist it and be like, yeah, like any guy who's like, yeah, she's crazy. We all know a guy that's called a girl crazy, and nine times
Yeah,
out of 10, it's the guy that's crazy and the
for
girl that
sure.
was just reacting to the guy's behavior.
Yeah.
And that's it. She wasn't crazy. The guy was freaking crazy or stupid and dumb, as they typically are.
typically.
And Gleb is both crazy, stupid, dumb, and
A
scary.
psychopath.
Yeah. Like I don't like that he can just be like just like
Hmm.
put the blame on her and kind of like make her out kind of yeah, obviously gaslit her and
Yeah.
but also gaslit her out in front of a bunch of people. Ugh. And like he's like almost 20 years older than her.
Yeah, and especially because he knew that their show hadn't been out yet. So it was like he almost was like trying to get dirt on her before her show could even be out.
Yeah. Even when he said that, he was like, well, when they're filming a new show and they're trying to get storylines, it's like,
Hmm.
shut up.
Yeah,
Shut up,
he's so annoying.
dirtbag.
Every time I see him on my screen, I'm like,
I know. Like, I
for
didn't
Dance
like
with
him
the Stars.
before, but this like changed my whole opinion on him completely. Like, I mean, yeah, didn't like him before, as I said, but like now I'm like, no, I know you. I've met you, I've seen you,
And I don't
and
trust
I
you.
don't trust you. Exactly. Other notes. Oh my gosh. When they thought for a second that what's Mary Holland's boyfriend's name again?
Jules.
Jules. When they thought Jules was the father of a child
Yeah,
and Mary
wild.
Holland like freaked out. First of all, the way they went about that was crazy
Crazy. I'm like,
and
this
so
is,
messy.
yeah.
I was like, you guys, let's handle things a little bit better here. Maybe let's not like jump to conclusions so quick. I mean, I love to jump to conclusions, unfortunately, but like let's settle down for a second. I like when Sarah Jane was it Sarah Jane? Yeah,
Hmm.
Sarah Jane. Like when Sarah Jane was like, I know Mary Holland's gonna see it on my face right away. And then she goes up to Mary Holland and she's like literally just like blank face. She's like, do you want a shot? And Mary Holland's like, why? She's like, I don't know. Do you want a shot?
That is
It
so
was so
funny.
funny. She was just like the most obvious person ever about it.
She's trying to
But
work really hard with not having it on her face.
yeah, it was really good. But God, that was messy.
Messy. I'm
But
gonna say my
glad.
only other thoughts of this show that we haven't talked about, and what I loved them bringing it up. I know some people are like, oh, I've seen TikToks where people are like, that was too much to bring up on a show, but I personally really loved it when they were talking
Oh.
about Brooks and her weight loss and GLP-1s and
Mm-hmm.
kind of abusing GLP-1s. I think to me, it just like really, I mean, I know we all know most people in Hollywood are on GLP-1s, but it was crazy to see just the extent
Mm-hmm.
that models will go through or anybody, influencers, actresses, whatever, to stay skinny. And I think she was super vulnerable. Like even showing like the Zumba class, how she couldn't get through a Zumba class,
Yeah.
and then being in the bed and then having the intervention. Even that was crazy to me. Like what did Brooks? Brooks said she knows more models that are on than not, and agents are handing their models GLP-1s or saying go do some coke and some cigarettes,
Yeah.
which is just mind blowing to me.
Mind blowing.
I just really like how they opened up about it because I just think a lot of, especially today, our culture today is getting kind of scary with how skinny, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say, with how normalized it's all being
Mm-hmm.
and not being super transparent about what's going on. And I don't know. It's just, as somebody who struggles with an eating disorder, I think it was very cool of them to put that out
I agree.
and
And
be
be like,
really vulnerable with it.
yeah, completely transparent. Because
Hmm.
I also like during the whole show, I was watching, being like, oh my gosh, their bodies. Ugh,
Hmm.
I wish I had a body like that.
No,
And
same. When she
then
was at the Hudson jeans thing and she had like that little
yes,
like crop on, I was like,
yeah. And then
she's
that
it looks amazing. But then we see
yes,
the other side of things.
yeah. And I was like, oh, like yeah. Well, they're getting their body in a different way than I am, and also like she's getting her body in like a way that's obviously not sustainable and unhealthy for her. Like
Hmm.
yeah, she was not like the her in the bathtub when she was like passing out was like crazy,
Scary. Yeah.
scary. And the Zumba when she wasn't able to make it through a Zumba class was like, and then when she was like not eating, and then after the intervention, she's like, I'll just drink a cup of bone broth. That, and then
Yeah.
I'll start eating tomorrow. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl.
It's scary, but at the same time, it's like she's at the top of her career. She's making the
Yeah,
most money she's ever made and getting the best the best photo shoot or best working with the best brand she's ever worked with.
Oh yeah, I can see how her
She,
mindset's like,
yeah,
well, when I started making all the money and I started getting all the best brand deals, of course I started correlating the
for
two,
sure.
you know?
And she's probably thinking if I stop this, our brand deal is gonna start slowing down.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just really see how she's where she's coming from. And I think we always knew models went through this, but she really opened my eyes to what models are
Yes.
going through.
Yeah, and I don't think I realized how accessible it is, first of all, and
Hmm.
then also just how many people are on it.
Yeah,
I thought it was like, you know, yeah, a good amount, but I don't think I realized it was like, oh yeah, majority, like she was saying, like pretty much everybody, and the fact that she was saying like agents are just giving them out,
or
like
telling you
that's
to go
kind
and
of
do
just
some
crazy.
coke is just
Yeah.
wild. But I just really enjoy, like, I really enjoyed them really opening up. I'm glad they brought a therapist there at first when, my God, why am I blanking on her name? The one
Grace
sister,
Ann.
the one, yeah, Grace
Grace
Ann.
Ann.
At first, when Grace Ann brought up the intervention, I was like, is she going to do this in a nice way? But I actually do feel like it was very well done.
Mm-hmm.
Having a therapist there to really lead things because I could feel if it was just the sisters, it might be a little more defensive, things like that. With the therapist there, I think it offered a lot of vulnerability
Yeah, I think it was a big enough subject that it needed an unbiased outside person.
for sure. No, I just love that they talked about it because I'm like, I feel like that could happen. You know, she could have passed out in the Zumba class and then they'd be like, we're going to cut that. Like, let's pick things back up
Yeah.
next week.
And we all know a lot of celebrities out there do not tell the truth of whether they're using
Hmm.
GLP-1s or not. So I like that they're not only telling the truth, but also telling the truth of like overusing as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
No, I love the whole conversation.
yeah.
Thought it was great. I think
I
the
think that's what
sisters
I like
came
about
from a
the
very
show.
loving place.
Yeah. I think it's my favorite thing about the show in general. I think the show in general is such a raw, like real, it comes across as a very real show compared to a lot of reality shows out there currently, and specifically like family based reality shows. This one
Mhm.
I think comes across like the most real, raw, authentic, airing out both the good and the bad,
Yeah, I
you
agree.
know. That's what I liked about it the most, I think.
Me too. I'm so ready for a season two.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they didn't have to air that they still did air. Like I
That's
thought
what I'm
even Mary
saying. Yeah.
Holland, yeah, like Mary Holland even showing like how she reacted to the girls saying that Jules might have a child and Mary Holland
Mhm.
immediately like getting so, upset and stuff. I think if they're still together and stuff, it would have been very easy to be like, oh, I don't want to show that to people. But I think showing that is like, no, let's just show like the authentic, raw parts of a relationship and like still like the doubtfulness that you can have, even
Yeah,
if you're set on your person,
for
like
sure.
I just think they showed a lot of moments that they didn't have to necessarily show what they I like that they showed it.
Yeah, they got extremely vulnerable. I
Mm-hmm.
love it. I will say the once there's a one scene at the end that I was getting so much secondhand embarrassment for Sarah Jane with was when Sarah Jane was at the bar with her date. And then Brooks and Grace Ann were like, let's go to the bar. And like, it
Oh
was
my
like a
gosh,
lesbian bar. And
yes.
they were just eating up the attention. And I was like, this gives so much hot straight girl walks into a lesbian bar and loves the attention. Like, it's
Yeah.
just,
It was really
it was
awkward.
so
They're like
awkward.
doing the splits and stuff like on the middle of the
I
floor.
love that Sarah Jane took it so well. I personally would have not taken that well.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, we gotta go. You guys can stay, but we gotta go.
Yeah, I would have gotten so much embarrassment, but I'm glad they all had a great time. But when I was watching it, I was like, make it stop. Make it stop.
Yeah. It was definitely interesting.
And we both just replaying it in our
A
heads.
little bit. Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you.
Both just got really silent. We're just like,
Yeah, I was replaying it in my head and I didn't like it.
I realized I don't think we had ever talked about the ending of Oahu Shores. Did you watch that?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay. Also, like the entire cast was reposting our TikToks.
You guys, we have like a bunch of best friends and they're all on Oahu Shores.
I know when I saw that, I woke up one morning and it was like Callie reposted, Raven reposted, Alex reposted. I was like, My God.
Hey
Sky
guys,
reposted.
when do you guys want to hang out? We're down whenever.
We're here. Just let us know. We can either fly to you guys or you can fly to us.
But we'd rather fly to you guys.
Yeah.
Because
ChatGPT, please book us a ticket.
ChatGPT, how do you book a flight? Just kidding. I know how to book a flight. ChatGPT, that's my new bit from now on
Me
though.
too.
ChatGPT, how do you do this?
I feel like it's
All
only
night
going to
while
be
I'm
you
doing
and me
anything.
that understand this.
Yeah.
Like in,
Just because it was crazy. It was like
it was,
ChatGPT everything. I was like, hey girl. At some point, you just gotta talk to yourself.
right?
This is
Mm.
too much. Put your phone down.
I just couldn't. Okay, I will say. Okay, now we're really jumping back, going back to Love Thy Naders. ChatGPT really did help out with that text message to Gleb from Brooks. I was
Oh,
like,
it
yes,
did draft.
ChatGPT.
That is one thing. ChatGPT does draft some great messages. Like it comes in handy sometimes, but you cannot be relying on it for like
No, I didn't
everything
like
in
the one where it was
life.
like, ChatGPT, how do you break up with a boy? I'm like, you just
Yeah,
tell them you don't like them and
I don't like you.
skedaddle.
I don't like you anymore. I have to skedaddle.
Exactly. Word for word. You don't even need ChatGPT. That was brilliant.
I don't like you anymore. I have to skedaddle. Easy.
Okay. Anyway, going back to Oahu Shores,
Our best friends.
our best friends. So you finished the last like two episodes?
Yes, and I did not see them party hard. I was wrong. You know how you were like, they party hard, and I was like,
Oh, at the house at
yeah.
North Shores.
I hadn't gotten to that part yet. Now
I
I
was
have.
thinking that because I was like, how did you not
They do
remember
party
that?
hard. They
They
do
do.
party hard.
Oh, and
That's
Sky was FaceTiming her
oh
boyfriend, and I was like, again, we've all been there when we've drank a
my
little too much.
God.
But
That was crazy. Love you, Sky. But that was a little bit crazy.
but also I've been there, done that. Get it? Have you
I
not done that?
no.
You have never called your boyfriend after you got super drunk and kind of started a fight.
No. I keep my phone far. I mean, I'll start a drunk text fight maybe, but
Okay,
I will
that's
never
that's similar then. You just didn't
yeah,
FaceTime them or call them. But yes,
never face
I
them
feel
or
like
call.
everybody has gotten drunk at some point and was like, you know what? I'm gonna start a fight.
Yes, but like there's something different about like an audible
Yeah, and watching
fight.
everybody like come to her and talk to her.
Yeah,
I
and like
mean,
hearing like the like drunk slurring of the words, like
yeah.
that's just hits a little different.
What do you feel about the Cowie Marcus hookup
Cowie Marcus
at
hookup.
the house?
Oh, that night?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused. They like actually fully hooked up?
I think so, but what I didn't like about the whole situation, well, I think Cowie wasn't trying to like air it out, but Cowie
Yeah.
definitely was like, yeah, I went to his room. She was kind of like being a little coy with it. But Marcus annoyed me. He was like, I didn't really want to hook up, but like she just was there. And like
Oh yeah, but then she
we
was like,
hooked up.
"No, you invited me to the room."
Yeah, he was like, she like, she wanted to come to me. I was like, this little bitch. This
Dude,
little bitch.
he is the definition of a little bitch.
I know. I
Dude,
cannot
last
handle him.
episode at the birthday party, I was like, "Can you freaking go to Arizona already?"
When he
Like,
was like, yeah, I'm leaving on a red eye tonight, but I think I'm gonna hook up with Raven tonight.
he's like, "I'm like so over Callie. Uh, like she freaking broke my heart." Like, okay, okay, she broke your heart.
You went on 2 dates.
You went on 2 dates. Maybe you should get a stronger heart.
Exactly. Don't be so
And
butthurt.
now you want to go F her best friend? Get more original. Maybe get a freaking new playbook, man. You're just like the rest of them.
Just like the rest of them at Arizona State.
Literally, what did you watch? Vanderpump Rules? Who are you, Jax?
Yeah.
Freaking going from Stassi to Kristen, but less time and like less feelings and emotions and
But less time. You're
literally
so right. Stacy to Kristen, but less time. At least,
and like dumber about it too because he's like telling everybody his plans. That man cannot keep his mouth shut
no.
at all. He voices every single thought he has and every single plan he has. He has to tell like 10 people before he does anything about it.
I
Literally,
can't.
he like has a sentence he wants to like tell Cowie, and then he's like, I gotta go tell blah 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 blah. And then it finally it gets to Cowie through other people's mouths before it even gets from his because he freaking tells 10 people before he freaking makes a move. I
Right?
can't stand that
I
man.
can't stand him. And I love when
He's
he was
such a little
telling
boy.
such a little boy. And I love when he was telling Alex about this. And Alex was like, no. And Marcus was like, I think I'm going to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Alex is literally telling him no, and he's just like, he still was like, I don't know, maybe though. Like he's still trying to go against it, and it's like this man is literally telling you that's not a good idea, and he's still like, I don't know, maybe though.
Ugh,
He's such like a for the plot kind of guy, which is like
for
never
sure.
a good guy to be around. God, does he bug me? I forgot about him for a second, and then it all just came rushing. The anger
So
came
sorry I brought
rushing
him
back.
back.
I'm angry again.
Yeah, if one name should never be mentioned on this podcast, it's Marcus. And that's saying
Marcus.
something because we watched Vanderpump, Summer House, all those shows.
We should have a list of men right here that we just like cannot
Oh
stand.
my
Like
gosh.
men
And
who should
we
not
can
be
move them up and
named.
down. Like right now, Marcus is up here, but then we can move him down. You should put it on your wall
Yes.
behind you because you have more room.
He who shall not be named.
Yes. Okay. Next week, have that. You're going to have He Who Shall Not Be Named. And the first one, Marcus.
Marcus.
I
Oh my
love.
God.
And
Actually, so
whoever really,
fun.
what man pisses us off that week is taking the top spot.
Yes. And we can give him a little segment of that week. But I guess he then shall be named, but like,
But
unfortunately.
going forward after that. Anything else with the Oahu Shores?
Um,
Like the whole fight at the end was it was fine. It just kind of aired everything out, but I didn't think anything got resolved. That's why we need
yeah,
more episodes because I'm like,
I
are we
agree.
still talking to Marcus? Is Marcus going to be in season 2? Or are they all like, get this man off of our screen?
I agree.
Um,
It ended so uh, like we really do need a part two of season one.
yeah, we didn't get any resolve with Sky and her boyfriend of what they're deciding. It's still very up in the air.
Yeah, I was so confused by that. They seem like they want to break up, but they're like not going to.
I
I
kind of
was
feel
like,
that way with them, and it's probably just, they've been together for so long. It's like what they
yeah,
know. You can tell they clearly do love each other. So
yes.
maybe it's just like they just don't want to rip off the band-aid that needs to happen with breakups.
Yeah, their conversation on like that tree thingy, I was like, I'm confused what the resolution here is.
The tree thing.
Yeah, they were like, weren't they not sitting like on a tree on sand?
I don't know. Now I have to go back and watch it.
Pretty sure they were sitting on a tree on sand, but they were like crying together about like, this like, basically it sounded like it was gonna be the end.
Yeah, but then it wasn't.
But
And
then
I'm
he was
like,
like, so what does this mean for us? And then it like wasn't the end. And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't understand it anymore.
me too. But it does make sense. I just feel like it's that relationship that needs to end,
Yeah, you
but
just don't want it to
you don't
ever.
want it to be like the last time you're going to see them, which is
Yeah.
very sad. That's not like the men we were talking about before when you just say, hey, I don't like you anymore, skedaddle.
Let's
That's
get out
one
of
that you need more of a conversation than that.
yes.
He's
Yeah.
no Gleb or Marcus.
No, he would never be up here. Well, we hope not.
Yeah, you need Marcus and Gleb.
Yes, those are top two by far
Yeah.
right now. Definitely up there, and Max probably.
Oh, yes. Oh my God. I'm so excited for this. Anyway, I really love that show. Like we have said, we just need more episodes because
More
nothing got
episodes, more
resolved.
episodes, more
I know.
episodes.
6 is not enough.
Oahu Shores, more episodes, more episodes, more episodes.
Right? And I just feel like nobody's talking about it and I need more people to talk about it.
Yeah,
So
or
if
you
you're
guys,
listening
yeah.
and you have not seen it, even stop this podcast. Just stop the podcast right here.
Bye.
Bye. We
See
don't
ya.
need you. I'm just kidding.
Oh, do come back after.
I'm just kidding. Turn on Peacock, watch Oahu Shores, all 6 episodes, then come back to this podcast.
Let us know what you think.
And then tell us, what do you feel about Marcus?
Yes, and then tell Oahu Shores, we need more episodes. We need more episodes. Even if they have any footage that we just haven't seen, that they're like, this isn't even interesting. It probably is, and we would
Oh,
love
yeah.
to see it.
Like when Vanderpump and Summer House, did Vanderpump do it or just Summer House? They would have that like episode after the whole season that was like the
Yes.
random clips of the season. We need one
Yes.
of those.
Yes, give us that, Oahu Shores. I would love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Or like bloopers.
Yes. I
Like,
need all of it.
just like anything. Like any footage you guys have, just let us see it.
Any other shows you've been watching?
Just Chad Powers. Boy, is
Me
that show
too.
funny.
I ended it. That was this past episode was the last one. And I was like, so 6. Okay, that's what I was saying. They only had 6 episodes in the season. Is this a new thing? Oahu Shores, Chad Powers. Is this a new thing? We're going to get 6 episodes because I'm over it. I don't like it.
You're kidding. I finished it then too.
That's half a season. That's not a season.
Dude, 6 episodes is nothing.
Mm-hmm. Go back to Vampire Diaries when we had like 28 episodes in a season.
Literally. That should be
Just kidding. Don't do
illegal.
that. That got a little crazy, and then I think that's why the plots get real weird.
Yeah,
But
let's do like 12 to 14 episodes a season.
mm-hmm.
But six is not a season.
No,
You shouldn't even be allowed to do that.
agree.
I'm actually upset now because I didn't know that that was the end of Chad Powers.
So sorry I made you upset.
Yeah, because I actually love that show. It is making me LOL. I've been laughing out loud to that show. It's so funny.
It is
It's
really good.
hilarious. His voice that he puts on, boy, oh boy, every time he puts it on, every time he goes from Russ to Chad, I am LOLing all over the place.
Gross. I don't like the way you said that.
It's so funny. Oh, it's hilarious. It's such a funny show. And that's pretty much it.
I think next week we'll have Love Island Australia
God, do
to
I hope
watch.
so.
I'll text you immediately if I see it
You
on, I
better.
think it's Hulu that does Love Island Australia or Netflix. I don't know. I'll look it up
You
and I'll
better.
send it to you
You
so we
better.
can both start watching. Because I saw a TikTok, there was like our first couples of the season. And I was like, no, 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 scroll away. I wish there was a way to be like UK and Love Island Australia. You can show me these a week after. You can't
I
show me them
agree.
yet.
I agree. Social media is making watching shows in general so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Not only because it spoils things, but also because you're getting so many outside opinions, which
Yes.
I get like it's hard. We're literally making a podcast with our outside opinions. So it's like we're kind of contradicting ourselves. But it is making watching shows so hard. And it's like
It
you can't get
is.
away from it because it's like you literally just going to scroll on your phone just for like a little free time, And it's just like
Yeah.
constant like opinion, 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 opinion.
That's why I'm glad we take notes as we're watching it because I've noticed this with Dancing with the Stars. I can't start watching TikTok until we have discussed because
Yeah.
I don't want any of anybody's outside opinions now getting in to what we're saying. So I like that we
Yeah.
like keep to our notes because
Yes.
it is hard not to have like people's outside opinions kind of start creeping in.
No, it is. It is. Even if you're like not like yeah, not even trying to or not even like thinking you're influenced by the opinion, you kind of find yourself being influenced by the opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, should we do our picky dicky?
Oh, picky, tricky, picky, tricky, picky, dicky. I'm feeling
Okay, I have my
weird.
picky dicky.
Okay.
We don't do like the whole cast, but if we did have a Dancing with the Stars All-Star season, who are your top three choices to be in that All-Star season? And I'm going to say they can't be winners that have already won. It has to be any that got second or below.
Oof. Oh, that's tricky, tricky, tricky.
Tricky dicky.
Barry, obviously.
Who would you want Barry paired with?
Hmm. I would put Barry with Jenna.
They'd be cute.
They'd be so cute together.
When you said Barry and Britt earlier, I was like, wow, that would be also a very cute pairing.
It would be cute, but it'd be tricky because I would want Daniel back
You're
with
so right.
Britt.
So
With
right.
Britt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that would have to come in. And then I would want probably Alona and Alan.
Oh yeah. Alona would be
Yeah,
so good. This is so hard because I'm thinking all these ones in my head.
I
They're just so
know.
hard.
It is hard.
I would choose, I mean, there's no way she'd come back on. Zendaya.
Yeah.
And here's another one I know would never come back on, but man, would it be entertaining. Kim Kardashian.
Dude, Kim hated it.
I know. But still very entertaining. And then top pick, Barry. But there's so many. I feel like I could make like an entire list of all people that I would need to
I
come back
know.
on this season.
We do need an all-star season.
There was
Yeah,
one All-Star season, but that was like way long ago. Like we've had so many people since then.
maybe they would do it now since the show's got such a big like audience now.
And
I would hope
there
so.
used to be two seasons a year, and now it's just one. And
Yeah,
so it's like give us more content, Dance with the Stars.
I agree. Maybe they will now though, because they're so big all of a sudden.
Hmm.
God, I hope so. Because
I love, I mean, we know we talked about kind of the hate that they're all getting, but I love that Dancing with the Stars is getting so big because I always feel like you and I watched it and everybody was always like, why the fuck do you watch that show? Like all
dude,
my
I
friends are
know.
like, what are you, 60? And I'm like, no, guys, it's actually so good.
I know even last year when we were watching it, the amount of comments I would get when like I'd be at work and I'd be like, well, I can't work Tuesdays because Lauren and I got to be home for Dancing with the Stars. People are always like, "What the hell is wrong with you? You literally have to take Tuesdays off for Dancing with the Stars." So I was like, "Yeah, top priority." And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, Lauren, I was like, "Yep, Lauren and I make our spaghetti and we make our strawberries or not strawberries, sorry, tomatoes and green beans, and we spend our night with that. And then we make our cookies at night, and it's just the best night ever."
It really is.
And it was.
I actually made
But
spaghetti yesterday while
we
watching it.
we do get so much judgment for it. And then all my friends this year are now watching it. I'm like, you guys,
I know. I'm like, and nobody's remembering that they made fun of us previous years.
literally, I have friends who last year were like, who now this year are like talking to me as if perchance they never made a joke. Perchance,
Mm-hmm.
perchance, and I never heard perchance a joke towards me
Oh, don't worry,
about.
but we remember it.
I
It's
remember the exact
ingrained up
joke.
here.
Yep. So who's the 60-year-old now? You and me together.
What's your picky, Dicky?
My picky dicky is, have we already done it or no? If you had to choose, I'm going to say you had to choose 5 reality stars to be on Dancing with the Stars. Who would you choose and who would you partner them with?
I think we've already done this one because I said like
Oh,
Jason Segel and
that's not reality
oh,
stars.
reality. Oh my God. Okay, we just had people that we wanted. That's what we were. It was before I think cast was announced and we were saying who
Oh,
we
you said
wanted.
dream. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're sorry. So pick 5 reality stars that I want on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, and who you want them partnered with.
Okay. My first one is Kyle Cook. I'm so surprised they haven't taken everybody from Summer House yet. I think he'd be great. I think he'd have so much energy. I think he would really commit to the bit
Mm-hmm.
and it would be really good. I think he would be good paired up with Jenna, I'm going to
Mm-hmm,
say.
mm-hmm.
This is really hard to pick just 5.
That's why I was gonna do 3, but I was like, that's too tricky.
My next one, Paul Hollywood from Great British Bake Off. I would like him. I don't know how far he would go, but I weirdly feel like he would surprise me, even though he's
He
British
is
and
so
usually.
hot.
Oh my God.
He's hot.
Yeah, absolutely. Usually the British people go on Strictly Dancing, but we're gonna bring him over to Dancing with the Stars. I
Mm-hmm.
think he would be paired up with Daniela. No, because
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe Emma, actually. I'm gonna go with Emma.
Hmm.
Why? What were those hms about?
I like the Daniela option better.
Okay,
I think I could see that more.
Daniela. They're both very serious.
I'm like really a sexy couple.
Oh my God. Daniela can only be paired with really hot men, is what
I
we're
don't know.
saying.
Yeah, I guess.
I think I'm like blanking on reality right now. This is really
That's what
hard.
this is about, actually. We're actually
I
on a
know.
podcast about reality.
I feel
Crazy
like I'm gonna
enough.
say my
That's a good look on you. Keep reality.
it's my thinking look. I think I'm gonna say them now in the podcast, and then later I'm gonna be like, "Fuck,
I
wish
know,
I would have
that's
said
the
these."
worst. That always happens. I'm always listening back to our episode but Picky Dickies, and I'm like, oh, I hate my answer for this. I wish I would have said this. I hate when
Yes,
that happens.
same. Can I just do 3?
I guess.
Okay, no, I'll do
No,
5.
you can do 3. Or you can do 4. You could do 3 or 4 or 5.
Okay, well here
The
we
world's
can
your
have
oyster.
2 Summer House, but I guess we have 2 Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on right now because I really want Sierra. As we've known, every single picky dicky, if there's anything involving something good or I want to be friends with somebody, I always pick Sierra. So I
Yeah.
feel like I have to pick Sierra again because I love Sierra.
We heart Sierra.
Sierra's so tall. So I feel like she should be with Ezra because he's also so tall.
That would be a great pairing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'd have so much fun together.
They would have so much
Actually,
fun.
I hope that they were pairing someday because they would be such a fun pairing.
It'd be so good. Also, she would be like so hot in every single
So hot.
costume. Sorry, I'm taking a second to think.
Think, girl.
I'm trying to run through all my reality shows. We've already had so many Vanderpump on, so I don't really want to choose a Vanderpump person.
Only 2 Vanderpump have been on.
Lisa, Ariana. Oh, you're so right. What was I thinking? My next one, Shep, just because I think that'd be crazy. I kind of feel bad for whoever's a partner with him, but I also feel like they'd be like having a lot of fun. And I'm gonna pair him with, I'd want to say Riley, but I feel like he couldn't do it without hitting on Riley.
Yeah, I would feel bad for Riley.
I know. Honestly, I feel like he hit on everybody. So he needs somebody
Yeah.
that will like snap him into shape, and I think that's Whitney.
I was gonna say Whitney too, because I feel like she would be like shut it down immediately.
Yeah, she's like, absolutely not.
Yeah, she'd be like,
Stop
"Have you
talking about my
seen
freckled
my
lips.
husband? My husband is super hot.
Yeah.
He is. Good job, Whitney.
And I do feel like Shep would not put work in.
Dude, I think Shep would be horrible.
Maybe just
I-
kind of funny.
He'd be hilarious, but horrible. I think Kyle would be honestly like most improved,
I think
maybe.
he would maybe win it all.
Yeah, I think he would suck week one, but I think he'd be so determined to like
Hmm.
prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Sierra, I think would also be really good.
Oh, I think so. It should be great.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one. And this is what I'm saying. I know I'm going to regret all these choices as I'm listening to this, but my brain is not working. And I'm sorry for anybody that loves Real Housewives. We don't watch those shows very much. So I know there's probably Real Housewives that we should be putting on, but as you may have listened in our last episodes, we've tried. I've tried so many Real Housewives and I just can't get through it. But I think I need to start Real Housewives of Salt Lake City soon. Anyway, I'm going to go with Emmy from Southern Hospitality because I just need to see more Emmy because we just don't get enough of her. And honestly, she confuses me a lot of the time. And I think we'd get a lot more of a raw and real Emmy on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, that took me like 20 minutes to figure out this question.
That's okay. Who would you pair her with?
Oh,
Another 20
Brandon.
minutes. Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to say Brandon. I think he's very understanding. He's a great teacher. I think he doesn't let many things fluster him. And I think Emmy gets flustered very easily. So she needs somebody that really grounds her.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm just in love with Brandon. I love his TikToks with his wife. I'm like, I need more Brandon. Next
Dude.
season, I need Brandon with somebody that is just going to go far.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
honestly,
obsessed with Brandon.
put his wife on, put them together because
Yeah.
I love when they have to try new tricks every single week on their
Yeah.
TikToks.
I love Brandon. He's grown on me.
Hmm.
He's like one of my favorites by far now.
Me too.
Obsessed. Mine would be another 20 minutes.
What were
Let's
you? Why are you
see.
not thinking of this when I was thinking
I was distracted while you were thinking.
of my beauty?
Always.
Thank you.
Let's see. I would definitely put one of the McBee boys on.
I knew I was forgetting some shows. That's
Yeah.
so good. I think you'd
Yeah.
have to put Steven.
Yeah, like Steven is like the obvious choice, and like he would make the most sense to put on because he's like probably the most like well known of the boys.
Hmm.
But Cole would be the funniest.
That's true. But I
But
feel like Cole in the audience would be really funny every week.
yeah, that's true. Like I think Steven would make the most sense. I think Steven would be the most willing to go on. Steven would want to go on.
Hmm.
So probably Steven would be my choice. And I'd probably put Steven with, well, Steven would want to be with Whitney, as we all know. But I think I'd put Steven with Jenna.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think Jenna would be really good paired with Steven.
Yeah, I think that she'd whip him into shape,
Hmm.
humble him down a little bit. I think that they have a really good banter going between them.
Yeah, maybe make him cry just a little bit.
Yeah, I think they get along really well, actually.
Yeah,
I think they'd be really funny. I think he'd be really good and improved.
I think so too.
So put him on. This is tricky. Five is a lot.
Yeah, you're the one that made the question.
I know. My bad. I mean, Love Island, I would put
Oh my God, Love Island. I completely see. I'm forgetting all about these shows.
yeah, I'm really good like that.
Yeah.
Love Island, I would love to put Leah on. Here's
Leah?
the thing, Leah.
Oh, Leah, duh. I don't know why I was thinking UK, Leah.
Oh no.
Okay,
Leah,
yes.
I think I would love to put her on. I'd put her on with Val. Talk about a hot freaking duo.
Yeah.
The problem is, I think it would be great to have her go against Miguel because that would be such like a beautiful
But then you would need Miguel to be with Jenna. So you got to move Steven to somebody else.
yeah, so then
That would be so good, Miguel and
yeah,
Leah competing. Because I feel
Miguel,
like they'd be super fun.
they would be so cute against each other. So yeah.
Hmm.
So Steven again, Steven with I guess Whitney. Whitney would
Hmm.
also whip him to shape too,
I think
though.
so too. He
Yeah.
just loves a blonde. He would definitely get
Yeah.
distracted.
So I just get worried about his yeah. Will he be able to think, while he's around Whitney? Because
I
he'd be
really
like,
think
Mommy,
that's
Mommy.
exactly what I was saying. I was gonna be like, he's gonna think, you look kind of like my mom, and I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, they like he's gonna like a flashbacks. Be like, one time I was what did she she used to like what?
Feed him spoonfuls so he could keep his hands in his
Yeah.
blanket.
Yeah, like she'll be like wrapping him in like a hug or something for like a dance move, and then he'd be like, this is what my mommy used to do before I went to school every morning.
And he's like, swing. Oh no.
God. So that's three right there. Ooh, Project Runway. Tim Gunn.
Oh, that'd be so
That
good.
would be so good. I would freaking love to see Tim Gunn on the freaking ballroom floor
I
with a
love
mirror ball
that.
in his hand. He deserves one.
Yeah, that's best
He's my
answer
winner.
yet.
Yeah, he's my winner by far. I would put him with Britt,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. Oh, and that
That
would
would be
be a
so good.
beautiful pairing. If
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't happen next season, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I probably won't watch the season if it's not Tim Gunn and Britt together. I'm gonna be freaking
No,
pissed.
that's amazing.
Yeah, so Tim Gunn, you better be out there. Love you so much, man. Bestie since the beginning. Put my picture of me and Tim right here.
Got it for you.
Here. Besties. And um love that man with my whole heart. And last but not least, Boston Rob.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. And I put Boston Rob probably with I'm picking a lot of men, I guess.
That's okay.
Unfortunately. Boston Rob with Daniela.
Mm-hmm.
That
Then
would
she
be
got
good.
to be with Dylan and Rob.
Oh, that would actually be so
Yeah,
cute.
that's so cute.
Oh, did you see the TikTok that Dylan put out where it was Boston Rob being like, "This is my friend, and he's gonna show you his dance shoes. You
No,
better be nice about it." And it
no,
was
I
Dylan
haven't.
being like, here are my dance shoes," and it
Oh,
was actually so funny and so cute.
they are really cute. And then trio night, it could be Dylan coming back.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be so cute?
Adorable. That was a good
I
question. I
I
liked
need
it.
yeah, that was good.
Well, yeah, that's all I have. Anything else you want to say about reality life? Anything? Is that a real candle behind you or is it? Oh, I didn't really know. I couldn't tell the whole time. I was like, is that a real flame?
Yeah, I got a few of them going on in here.
I like it. Very aesthetic. A lot better than
Thanks.
my window.
To the windows, to the wall.
Anyway, I'm gonna go eat my chicken tenders now.
Wasn't there like some crazy reality news that happened this week that I was just gonna comment on? What happened? What happened? Oh, McBee dad in prison for
I
what,
didn't
two
hear
years?
this.
Yeah, 2 years or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that they actually had the whole sentence done.
Yes. Let me look it up.
Wow, season 3 is about to be crazy.
Yes, Stephen McBee Sr. was sentenced to 24 months in federal prison.
Oh my God. Do you think he's
Yeah.
actually gonna get that, or do you think he's gonna be like on good terms and then come out earlier? But that's crazy.
Still, either way, going to federal prison, and then he also must pay over 4 million in restitution
Oh
and
my
will
God,
be
that's gonna hit
subject
the
to two
farm.
years of supervised release after his prison term. He is scheduled to surrender to authorities on December 1st, 2025.
Oh my God, this season's gonna be crazy then. We're probably gonna get like all their reactions. And I mean, 4 million too, does that come out of the farm? Does that come out of his pocket? I don't know.
I don't know. He's serving in South Dakota, federal prison in South Dakota. We can go visit him.
Yeah, we go to South Dakota every September.
We'll be there next September, Steve.
That's wild.
That's crazy. That's crazy for pleaded guilty to crop insurance fraud for submitting false reports that downplayed his 2018 corn and soybean crops.
Wow, so before the show. Way
Yeah.
before the show. Way before even Joe Millionaire.
Yeah, because when was Joe? Yeah, way before Joel Millionaire.
Oh, that was like 2021, maybe? 2022?
I gotta look up because the original one came up. But it had to have been, oh yeah, 2022.
Wow.
So yeah, 4 years even before that. So it's been so long.
That's
My
wild.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, I need this shit that season 3 now.
That's crazy.
That's wild. Also another, I mean, nowhere near as crazy as season 3, but I didn't know that they were filming season 3 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives during this Dance with the Stars season.
Mm,
So well, that'll be season 4, I guess, because like season 3 is releasing in November, but season 4 must be filming now. That's the thing with Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. They need to make every reality show like this. They churn out those seasons, which makes me feel better that Love Thy Naders is also from the same company because
mm,
hopefully they churn those seasons out. Because like Peacock, Bravo sometimes takes a really long time.
yeah.
But man, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, we just had a season this year come out. And now we're having another one in November. So probably have this one
Dang.
that they're currently filming like what, April, May?
Dang, yeah. Bravo does take a long time
Mm-hmm.
because we haven't had any Bravo show for like quite some time.
Yeah, we're about to have Southern Charm.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I know like the new season of Secret or Real Housewives of Salt Lake City just came out, but we're just not a Housewives
Mm.
fan. But I'll try it. There's
I
only so
just
many Mormon shows I can handle.
Ooh.
Bad for me to say.
Whoa, I just kicked my box. I was laughing so hard.
What?
I just kicked my box. I was laughing so hard. That's good.
Okay, I think we're getting a little crazy on this podcast, even though I'm not drinking a drink, so I don't know why.
I barely even drink my drink because Lauren won't even let me. So,
Won't let you.
because she's not drinking one, so it's like, why would I?
Oh, I'll let you. I just didn't go buy some before this. Anyway, we'll be back next week with hopefully some Love Island Australia and Dancing with the Stars rock and roll night. Not looking that forward to it, but it'll be good.
Yeah, not my favorite kind of night, but I'll be there.
It'll be better than when they did rock and roll with Gene Simmons. Let me tell ya,
Yeah, that was something, wasn't it?
that was something.
He won't be back.
Thank God.
Mm.
Okay, bye.
Bye.